Hello fellow modelers and styling fanatics, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is doing fine and enjoys the hobby. Concrete Banker is back again today with another one of its notorious episodes. So, on today's episode, once again, we are working on our Land Rover 109 LWB in 1/35th scale from Italeri and kit number 6508. But before starting with what me and Past George have done on this episode, I want to talk about something else. So, it doesn't matter if you are a continuous supporter, a subscriber, or if you are watching my video for the first time. I want to wish you, yes, and I am talking to you behind the screen over there that you are watching me right now, a very Merry Christmas. I want to wish you health, luck and prosperity, and to make your dreams come true from this Christmas and for the next year. I hope that you will have a nice time and that you will be spoiling yourself rotten. So now that I have gotten this out of the way, let's continue with our usual program. So, what me and Past George have done on this episode, we have finally completed the main assembly of our Land Rover, which means that we have taken every necessary step to prepare the vehicle up until the painting stage. This episode is not a rushed one, but it has been made kinda quickly, mainly because I wanted to release something before Christmas, mainly because I forgot to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I wanted to do it with this way, with an episode. But anyway, it is not so rushed. It is kinda haphazard. You're gonna see. Anyway, everything went as I have planned. And I think that we are going to have a great build in front of us in the next steps of the project. So, I don't want to bore you any further. I have done that enough. This is quite a big intro. You guys all know the drill. Grab yourselves a seat, crack the mandatory cold one or a hot brew, depends whenever you are in the world and what time it is right now, and let's see what me and Past George have prepared for you in this episode. Hi guys, welcome back to part 3 of our Land Rover project. Now, I am going to try and be swift, and I am going to try to reveal my plan and stick to it as long as it is possible, of course, as always. So what's my plan for that, you may ask? Of course, my plan is to first and foremost finish the main assembly of the vehicle. But how I am going to do that? If you remember from the previous episodes, we have some nasty gaps over here at the passenger side door, if I remember correctly, driver side door, or passenger, anyway, driver side door. We have a nasty gap over here that we need to take care. But in order to do that, I will have to make sure that everything in this vehicle is square. What's going to help me, you may ask? The truck bed. So, what's my plan? I am going to assemble the truck bed, make it square, because we have the parts to make it square. Then I am going to assemble the canvas cover, line up the canvas cover with the windshield frame, and then use the windshield frame and the canvas cover to line up the majority of the vehicle, doors, window frames of the doors, etc. That's my plan for the time being. I hope that it made sense. Hopefully, if it didn't make sense while I was describing it, you will see as I go. And hopefully, once again, I hope that I will be lucky and my plan will come to fruition. So, to sum it all up, I haven't done anything to the Land Rover since the previous episode, since my previous update. So we're gonna start from instruction step number 11, which is the assembly of the track bed. Okay, I have all the necessary pieces for the track bed over here in front of us, and I am going to use a contactor, mainly because stronger bond but slower to set, which is going to help me in order to line up the sides of the bed, of the track bed, with the doors. So let's start. We're gonna grab our track bed lower part and one of our sides, track bed sides. As you can see, it has something like a tooth over here, and it has a ridge, two ridges over here at the side. So the ridges will need to go underneath this one, and the tooth needs to line up with this thing. Anyway, you get what I mean. So let's add some glue. I don't want to get the part in place and then do that again. Might as well add glue now and be done with it. No. Okay. One side down, another one to go. Yeah, I know, things look good right now, but we will see at the end. You never know. Things will look good only when everything lines up, guys. Let's see. Okay. Right. Now we have to add these parts, which they need to go around the track bed door. Alright. Let me grab that again. As you probably can see, there are some ridges on the inner side of the part, so those will help us to line it up exactly. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try that again. A storm is brewing outside while I am filming this video, this part of the video at least. They are saying that we're gonna have crappy weather tonight and tomorrow morning. I don't have any problem. Tomorrow is my day of work, so I'll probably spend it inside the house together with the family. And I will need some extra thin over here in order to erase that gap. quote unquote erase that gap. Okay, and let's do the same thing on the other side. There is no way that my left hand will be as accurate as my right, especially with the tweezers. Anyway, I did kinda got the part where I needed it. Extra thing over here as well. Make the thing square. Yeah. So let's see. What have we done and what do we need to do? Okay. If I glue it in place, if I glue everything in place, to be honest, it will look good. Okay, looks promising. Yeah, so my plan did come to fruition anyway, you know. Now there is another thing. There's a door, and instructions state that you have to line it up over here. You have to mount it on top of those hooks, of course, and that's not possible for me right now, and I am not gonna use the door in open position. I am going to model it in closed position. So while I am here and while we are doing this, let's glue the door in closed position as well. I reckon that now is a good time to do that. Okay. So, upon step number 11 correlation, that's what you are supposed to be looking at. Okay, not so crooked, because nothing is glued over here, but that's what you are supposed to be looking at as a general idea anyway. Okay, so let's grab the instructions. And let's take note. So we have done that, and that. And in order to finish this step, at some point at the future, of course, not now, we have to detail paint the tail lights. That's the only thing that we need to do. So we move, sorry guys, to step number 12. This is an optional step because over here it shows you that you can also position the door in open in open position, of course, and I'm not gonna do that, mainly because the canvas cover doesn't have the open position for the matching piece, so there is no need for me to do that. Also, a second reason there is no need for me to do that is that I'm not gonna add any crew or anything. This is gonna be a simple static model, so step number 12 doesn't apply in my case. And now we move to step number 13. So on step number 13, as you would expect, we have to take care of the canvas cover. But before that, I am going to note this down as a piece that I will attach later after painting, mainly because that's the clear part and nothing else. Yeah, the rest, everything is going on the track, the rest of it. Okay guys, parts for the canvas cover lay in front of you. Wish me luck, because to be honest with you, their contact points are a little bit iffy. Best case scenario, iffy. Anyway, I have been thinking about it for a while, how I am going to do it, and I haven't found any, any best course of action. So I am going to dive head first to it and see how it goes as usual. So we need to grab this one, and we need to grab that one. Those two are the first parts. As you can see, we have two knobs over here. They will be something like a stop point, and as you can see, it doesn't work as intended. So I suppose it is going to be placed somewhere here. Anyway, we will see. Let's apply our glue, and once again, let's hope for the best. Now some of you gonna tell me you do videos in YouTube showing a build and you leave matters to chance. Yeah, I do that, exactly. Okay, I am going to hold this part at my bench, and I am going to apply glue over here and over here in order to square it with this part. To square it, to line it up with this puppy over here. Ooh, and of course, thing is messy. Oh no, I need to pull this one will hug the part like so. Okay, now I've got it. Yeah. Come on, darling. Okay, here goes nothing. what can I say? Yeah, I took the bold course of action. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? Of course, and this would be in video format for a while. Future generations will watch that video and laugh. Looks promising. Let's see if it lines up with the track bed. Okay, kinda. Just a bit fine tuning. A small amount of fine tuning is needed. Okay. Okay. Now you will be probably hear heavy breathing, mainly because I have stuck my face to the camera. Sorry guys for that. And let's see what's happening exactly. Okay, let's line up that one. Come on, sorry. I need to bring the object closer to my eyes in order for me to line it up properly. Ooh, okay. Okay. Apart from the driver's door that needs some fiddling, as you can see, I will need to break the bond and place it properly. Everything fell in place exactly. Everything, almost everything. Yeah, everything fell in place. Yeah. I am really happy. So, what we are going to do? I am going to line up the driver's door properly, off camera. And how I am going to do that, you may ask. I will reapply extra thin over here, wait for it to penetrate the previous layer of extra thin, and when it is reactivating the previous layer, if I may say, call it like that, I will bend the piece inwards, line it up with the canvas cover, and when it is ready and straight, I am going to be back for the windshield frame and the detail parts over here at the rear bumper, and probably the side mirrors, and we're gonna call it done. Okay guys, I have the windshield frame over here. I have also, let me show you, fine-tuned the driver's window frame, and as you can see now it fits perfectly. And what we are going to do, as I've said, we are going to attach the windshield right now, and we are going to line up the windshield with the driver, with the rest of, with the side window frames. Oh my god, there's so many things to describe here that I don't know how. I keep confusing myself. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, I applied glue over here. This portion of the piece will need to go there, and now we will glue the front windshield window frame with the side ones, if you get what I mean. Some more fine-tuning is needed over here. Oh, come on, cooperate. Yeah, it won't. But I want it to cooperate, so it has no chances not to. Okay, there, I think. And a little bit further. All right. Let's see if I can. Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna.
One eternity later.
And I have knocked the bed out of the way. Okay. That's in place. Everything looks in place. Let's do our mock-up. Well, let's try to do our mock-up. I know I have many loose parts, and this is kind of difficult. I am making my life more difficult. that needs to be. Okay. I know that you see various gaps here and there, but believe me, when the thing will be glued, you see, everything will line up. So that's ready. Windshield frame is in place. What do we need to do right now? We need to attach some parts over here at the rear fender. So we need to attach the towing hook and the two steps that passengers are using in order to climb on top of the truck bed. And as expected, my contactor is clogged, and I'm not going to unclog it right now because I am too bored to do that. There. Okay. Let's go with the towing hook. Yeah. Oof. I was trying to properly line it up and messed it all up. Typical. Okay. And let's attach the other step as well. Oh no. Yep. Done and dusted. And the last parts are the side rear view, the side mirrors. Isn't it funny that I am dismantling the Rover in order to assemble it? Not funny, it is kinda ironic. Let's position the mirror correctly, make sure that it is operational. You know, you have to have functional mirrors in order to park your vehicle, I meant. Hopefully I won't knock them off the vehicle until the end. and they will stay as they are, and they will stay in place, I should say. So let's mock it all up once again. Be careful not to knock anything. Let's take a good look at our creation. A good look. Not a good look, yeah, but you catch my drift. Okay, for the time being, that's how it looks. So that was step 13 on its entirety, apart from the rear windshield frame and the license plate, which will be painted separately. Let me grab the instructions so I can show you what we have done. So we have made all the canvas cover, touched the steps, the towing hook and side view mirrors, and we move onwards to step number 14, which is a step that I am going to do last, mainly because it has the pioneer tools that I will need to detail paint before I mount them onto the vehicle. And if I am not mistaken, which of course I am not, this will be the end of our pre-assembly, of our main assembly, not the pre-assembly, sorry, of our main assembly. And here we have it, guys. I would say that it is our Land Rover in all of its glory, but it is far from that. We all know that, mainly because we need primer, paint and weathering, and to be honest with you, apart those stuff, we also need to finalize the position of everything and make it look not crooked. But we have made a big leap, and that big leap is the completion of the main assembly of this vehicle. So, with all that said and done, we have made it to the end of this episode. On our next episode, we will probably start working onto the painting stage of this little puppy. I hope that you guys found this video helpful and interesting, and stick along for the next one, of course. Before I go, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that watched this video. A special thank you to all my subscribers, old and new ones. You guys are the best, and you are the reason I keep doing these videos. Now, for the newcomers out there that encounter one of my videos for the first time, welcome guys. I hope that you like what I do. If so, you all know what to do. Leave a like, comment with your thoughts and opinions, share the video if you believe it deserves to be shared, or even consider subscribing for more builds to come your way. Until the next time, fellow modelers and friends, take care and model on. It was that Mofo Damon signing out.